Yo, what's going on YouTube? Kyle Wilson here, and in this video we'll be talking about the Comic-Con slash VeVe drop. So what may drop during the Comic-Con in San Diego next month in July. So let's do a little bit of research, see what we can come up with. So let's go ahead and just hop right in, all right? By the way, don't forget to get your member ID here. So you're gonna click up at the top right, go to comic-con.org. That's comic-con.org, and then once you're there, just click on that top right and sign up for an account there so you can stay up to date on all that stuff. All right, so we're here on the VeVe main website, veve.me, and we're in the terms of service section of the website. And what I did is I did a control find comics, and lo and behold, I found DC Super Friends collection comics. Obviously, like if you're an OG, you kind of know this like terms of service little thing we got going on. I don't know if this list keeps getting bigger or bigger. I don't know. I have to screenshot this, and maybe I just didn't notice the comics before. But I don't know if I realized that there was a comics under there. So let me know what you guys think on that. But it is there, and I wanted to point it out because Comic-Con is literally around the corner. And what we find is DC Super Friends collection comics. All right. We go to Google, we search that bad boy right up, and we come up with a few of these. Like first of all, we come up with the DC database of the Super Friends Volume 1, which is a comic book series published in 1976 and ran until 1981. So there's your little bit of history. I mean, it's got 47 issues, it looks like, as far as the OG series goes. And they had a couple collections or special edition covers, it looks like, but we'll get into that in just a second. But as you can see here, here's like the OG, like first edition series 1 comic, or issue 1 comic rather. And if we go over to eBay, you can actually find some of this stuff on sale, which is actually pretty crazy if you think about it. But you can get this for $550 for the for issue 1 through 7 set, it looks like. First appearance Wonder Twins, which I'm not even familiar with that. I've never heard of that, but Wonder Twins, okay, I'm not sure. But there you go, there you have it. There's like some of the artwork. As you can see the issue 1, and here is basically the 2 limited collector's edition. So this is very interesting. So in the cover artist, you have Alex Toth and Saul Harrison. Maybe they did, I guess, a mashup between those 2 artists. I'm not sure why it has those 2 listed. Like I said, I'm not like a super expert on all the historical facts of the series or these comics, but just wanted to notate that. Featured characters, look, you have Black Canary, which is very interesting because we've seen Black Canary in the demo videos, like way early on in some of Dan and David's videos on YouTube. So obviously there's a bunch of other like DC characters that we all know and love and things like that. So nothing to really notate there. Then we have it looks like a special here as well, special like cover possibly. It looks like, so this cover artist was Ross Andrew. And also, let's notate you can notate all the other people involved in the making of this comic. So you got the writers, pencilers, inkers, colors, letters, and editors. So you want to make sure you notate those as well. Because this Alex Toth, man, he did the cover art, penciler and inker, and E. Nelson Bridewell did the writers and editors. So very interesting. It seems like those guys did all of the work pretty much. This one was also, we'll get to that in a second, but if you scroll down at the bottom, you can see collections. So this is volume 1 collections, which looks like it came out in 2001, but which is very interesting though, because this one looks like the cover is done by Alex Ross, who we all know in the VeVe community. If you don't know who he is, you can just take a look or look on Twitter. And he's got crazy mad art like pumping out on Twitter all the time. which is super cool. Then you got all the other people involved in the making of this as well. So, like I said, I'm not like an expert on the history of this by any means, but obviously, if it dates back to, you know, the beginning of this, 1976, that's pretty OG, man. And like what we know with David Yu is he likes super OG stuff. We've seen it with Ultraman, with all the 2D covers. So I imagine like this could be a perfect fit for the VeVe app and what we could possibly see come out on you know, during Comic-Con. Obviously, I think there might be, you know, obviously some Marvel stuff that may come out as well, but this is might be like maybe what on the DC side what we may see. So I thought that was very interesting. You know, obviously they haven't, I don't think there's a Marvel on here just yet on the terms of service, but I thought that was an interesting find that what we may see from the DC side, just based off of what has happened in the past. Here's another DC Super Friends as well. This one looks like maybe, which is very interesting. Hopefully you guys remember the article with Mattel when Marvel announced that it was going to be coming to VeVe. If you look here on DC Super Friends, it says introducing Super Friends, a brand new series for younger readers to meet the heroes of the DC universe based on hot toy line from Mattel. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, and Aquaman are here to save the day and be your friends too. This issue features a full-length adventure with Amazo, the android, who has all the same powers as our heroes, as well as activities, the Super Friends, secret code key, and more. Join your Super Friends each month for fun and games, and learn how you can be a Super Friend. Cool deal. But then it mentions Mattel, which is pretty crazy. So these are toys based off the Mattel line, which, as you know, in one of the most recent articles, it mentions Mattel as being partnered with VeVe as well. So maybe this could be the literal comic. So what do you guys think, man? If we click on this whole series from 2008, which is actually pretty recent, you can see that there is, I think, all the way up to 29 issues of this comic. And VeVe has mentioned that there may be a kids side of the app, you know, so maybe this is the first iteration of something kind of geared towards younger, the younger audience, the younger demographic. Let me know what you guys think below, man. This is very interesting to me as well. So like I said, guys, you want to make sure you go to the Comic-Con website and get that member ID and make sure you get your seat secured for what is made to come during the VeVe. Well, I guess we kind of confirm that they are going to drop something. We just don't know what just yet, but let me know what you guys think, man. Are you guys excited about Comic-Con? What do you think is going to be dropped? Could be DC and Marvel. You know, that would be insane if they both drop something. I think that would be amazing and so fun, because then it might do the whole DC versus Marvel thing, you know, and things like that. I don't know, man. It's like whatever they're dropping, I feel like I'm just going to get it. But anyways, that's all I got for this video. Make sure you hit that bell and sub button if you want more content like this. And this week in the VeVe world, we got Frank Kozik dropping on the app. I was one of the first people to, actually I was the first person to actually know that he was going to leak it via a little bird. So shout out to the little bird that leaked the information to me, because technically he was the first person. But then I was the first person. Anyways, yeah. Hit the bell and sub if you would like more information like that. You like to see stuff like this. And peace, love, VeVe, guys. And be like an NFT, be authentic. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.